Hello folks, today's reading is for Gigi Hadid, and let's just get right into it. Well, let me get you where you can see all the cards. All right, here we go. So for Miss Hadid, for Gigi, this year, how she feels about herself, she's learning to trust herself. She's leading the way in her own life. She's going to be the leader, and she is unpredictable. She views herself as unpredictable and just a spontaneous kind of person. Expect that, like, she is carving something out for herself that is unexpected, very unexpected. I feel that maybe she's going to be taking a role. I know she's a model, but I think that maybe she's going to embrace acting this year. If it's not acting, it could be music, it could be some other form. I'm not sure. Maybe it's a clothing line. I have no idea, right, of what it is, but it's something that is unexpected, that you wouldn't expect from her. In her current economic affairs, we have you're just getting started, warming up, you're just getting started. So she's waiting on this offer here. But what's being presented to her with the Four of Good Cheer is not what she wants. Like, this is her agent sitting here. She's giving her a headache. She's letting her know, or he, whoever her agent is letting her know, what's available to her. They're giving her the call. She's getting lots of calls, but she's not taking any offers at this time. But in her future economic affairs, dealing with her career, there is a sweet surprise and good things are coming. So her stocking's going to be stuffed with this gigantic offer here that is an offer that she'll actually really love and thrive at, and it is very fruitful for her. I know she's going to thrive. It's very good money. It's Nine of Gifts energy. So this is going to it's a card of abundance. So it brings a lot of really good finances her way. And she may be very independent within this whatever path she's carving out for herself. It's not modeling, okay? And this is going to bring so much fruit to her. And it seems like she's a powerhouse and she's going to be like well on her own. So whatever that looks like, an independent artist, actress, I have no idea what her passions are, or where they lie, or what this endeavor is. I don't know anything about Gigi. However, this is very lucrative for her, so it's very good energy, and it brings a lot of confidence to her. She's very confident in whatever this path is. What she's speaking about during the year 2024 is how lucky she is, right? And how it's time for her to take a chance. And she's taken a chance on herself, on this endeavor, and it's very fruitful, very, very fruitful for her. She is going to be speaking about how hard it is for her to make a decision, how she goes back and forth with things, and like some things she just hasn't seen clearly, right? And she wasn't certain about taking this risk, but she's going for it. Right. So she's going to be talking about it, like how she was hesitant to jump on this. She wasn't sure if she was good enough. Right. All of these things that go on when we do something completely out of the ordinary for ourselves. So what this brings is she's got slick people in her energy that keep secrets. Right? She's got slick people in her energy and they keep secrets. So I can understand why she's hesitant to embark upon things, because she's got slicksters here, right? And she just needs to learn to trust her gut, because whatever these people are, they hide in the shadows. They may come out and go boo, and I'll explain that as I go on into the reading. In her home life, she is very committed to her home. She is a traditional kind of person. She's learning a lot of things, but she has so much love in her household and for her household. It says having abundance, what you need is on the way. So whatever it is, if she's looking to get married, she may actually get married. However, that aside, her home itself is very big, luxurious, beautiful, and traditional, whatever traditional is to her. Come on, screen. You can do it. So she may be living with a Taurus, I'm not sure, but somebody who's very committed here. And it's to learning more. So like if she's looking for marriage, that's possible, as this also is aligned with the balance card being justice card in traditional tarot. So there could be a contract. However, this is her home life. So she has a traditional home. It's filled with love. It's filled with family and friends. And she likes to have like parties. Like she likes to be the hostess with the mostest in her home life. Now, would I have, where are we going? To the SX house in her 5th house here. It's a package deal. It's all or nothing, right? And so she gives it her all, or she does nothing at all. Okay, in the bedroom and everything else. Everything needs to be balanced for her. She could be dealing with a Libra in that respect as well, but there's a contract coming in for her, and this is in the form, this is the house of entertainment. So there is some kind of contract, and it's like either it's all or nothing, right? That's how it goes for her. It's all or nothing, or she doesn't want it, right? Like, give it all to me, and I want all the money. Trust me, girl, it's coming. Very lucrative offer coming in for her as far as entertainment. So whatever that looks like for her, I feel like it's acting, like she's going to have a role that like pans out for her. And I don't even know if she has interest in being an actress or if she's ever acted. And now let's just move right into her relationship. This is talking about, romantical relationships, commitments, and marriage. It says it's complicated and you're working through it. So whatever it is, she could just have a lack of confidence in people when it comes to relationships. But this is the 5 of Gifts. This is a card that says somebody gets left out in the cold, but there's 2 people out in the cold here. It's like this is a person that will go through everything with you, even the hard times, right? Through sickness and health, through the good, the bad, the ugly, the insane, the crazy, all of it. This is a person that goes through everything. So I would say that there's not so much a lack of commitment here, but there is a struggle in relationships, and there may be a lack of, like, just not enough love. Okay. However, they stick it out, and from a public perspective, from the outside looking in, people may be questioning her, like, why does she stick and stay with this? Why does she keep going back to this? Why does she stay in this? That would be a question that, like, observers in her life are asking, and all she can say is, it's complicated. It's not as easy as, like, just get out. Not when you have feelings for someone. And I feel like she appreciates going through this time with this person. Okay. What she doesn't see coming, what's in the shadows for her, is she's in the spotlight, but it doesn't make her feel good. There's also a lot of sleepless nights, so that lets me know that there's a lot of work ahead, but being in the spotlight makes her nervous. Okay. And that could be because of what comes up in the enemies. And I will get to that at the end. But there's some anxiety here of being in the spotlight all of the time. And, like cameras are everywhere all of the time for her, as she is a model, right? And I'm not sure, paparazzi and all that, so it makes her very nervous and anxious in 2024. And there may be very good reason for that. Right? Like I said, there's people in the shadows that are being very slick in her energy. Let's see. Her social standing, people view her as like she's really pulled together. She's got herself together. She's flirty. She's fun. And she's embracing something new. Right? So they also view her as like silly. Right? Silly, flirtatious, fun-loving, and a person like an adventurer. right? And very dreamy and romantical. And that's how, that's her social standing. People just view her in that light, that she's very feminine in her ways and a natural healer. Now, as far as her friend's house, well, they are exactly what showed up: home and family. So she's very comfortable with her friends. She has an abundance of friends. It says you have lots of support, and she absolutely does. With the 10 of gifts here, that lets me know that she has a huge family, a huge circle of people that she loves and who love her dearly. And she is rooted in her home. She is rooted in her family, and she loves that, and they love her. There is an abundance of it all for her, and not just money. They're very rich people as well. Her friends and family have a lot, and a lot to offer her in the forms of support. And I don't mean financial support. I mean just being there. And she's very much committed to her family and her home life. And it looks like she wants to expand her family. I know she has a daughter, but it feels like she wants to expand and have more children in her future. I don't see any of that coming up in 2024, though. However, now her house of enemies in her 12th house here could be dealing with fire, but which is Aries, Leo, or Sag. That may mean something to you, but what it means to me is that somebody may be going to jail, because it says closed for now, the heart, the lock, the key. That just says jail time for someone, and it could be a stalker. That could be why she's feeling very anxious in the spotlight and out and about amongst crowds. It makes her nervous, anxious. There's high anxiety there, and I feel that she may have a stalker in her life, and they are going to get caught. They are going to be locked up, and it may be this slick person that's surrounding all of these cards. So I feel like if she has a stalker, which I'm sure that she does, because she's an incredibly beautiful, visible woman, right? So be careful. This is an aggressive personality here, right? And they come in fast and hard toward her, but they're getting locked up. That's that's it. She's shutting all of it down, right? Try again later. Yeah, when you're done serving your time. That's just what I get from that. And that's what I have for Miss Gigi Hadid during 2024. Please consider to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Bye.